Hello. So why do I look so rough? Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. So first of all, I've just finished a set of 3 12-hour night shifts, so probably looking a bit tired, but mostly you can see that my hair is damp and a bit frizzy, and it's a hair video, that's why. So today I'm testing out something. I've never done this in my life. All the years I've dyed my hair, and quite often quite a few hair accidents where I've dyed it too dark or not like the colour, but I've never actually gone and done this. And this is called, it's a colour remover. So I've got this product here. It's called Colour Rewind. It's from Superdrug in the UK, and it's just a colour remover. This one says extra strength formula, and it's to remove unwanted permanent and semi-permanent dark hair colours. So obviously we are still here in a lockdown in the UK. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get to the hairdressers. I've been dyeing my hair myself, and usually I get the colour done at the hairdressers every couple of months. In between that, I'll do the roots myself with the exact same dye that my hairdresser uses, but I've not been able to get that, and I've been just doing box dyes, and I just buy the dye as and when I need it. And then the last time I needed it, the shop that I went to didn't have a great deal of choice. It didn't have the usual sort of, I usually go for a sort of coppery, medium coppery brown colours, and this last one I used was really dark. It didn't look as dark on the box as it came out on my hair, and that is often the case with hair dye. If you're not someone who usually dyes your hair and it's something you're thinking to do, go for a lighter colour than you want, because oftentimes it does come out darker, and in this case it's come out really dark. And I've just been in the bath soaking it. So I dyed it about a week or so ago. It's been washed quite a few times. It should fade naturally, but I just want to lighten it up. And so I was in the bath, I soaked it. I had some Epsom salts, Epsom and Himalayan salts, because apparently salt helps break the product down, helps break colour down. But also the other thing I'm trying to achieve, let's get comfortable, it seems to be story time. I'm trying to achieve removing the Kerasilk treatment that I had in my hair. I had a keratin treatment quite a long time ago, way back in the summer, and it was straightened, but I just haven't really enjoyed it. I want my curls back, and the top layer of my hair is still fairly straight, a bit kinky, but you know, quite straight. And then the underneath, if you just go a little bit underneath, oh, it's damp so you won't really see it, but I've got much more curl in the back. And if I just leave it to dry naturally, or if I try and make it curly by using my diffuser and kind of scrunching, I find that some bits go quite nice and curly, and then some bits are really like this, you know, these are just lacking in anything. It's neither here nor there, and it's driving me wild. It's so time consuming just to do my hair. It's crazy. So I'm trying to break that treatment down, and apparently salt helps to do that. So trying to break down the treatment, the Kerasilk treatment, and also the colour at the same time. So apparently colour removers as well might help break down the Kerasilk treatment. So trying to kill two birds with one stone. So I was in the bath, soaked it in the water for ages. Then I washed twice with like an anti-dandruff shampoo. This one was called Alpha Seal, and the reason being is it's high in SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate, which is another thing that will help break down the colour and the Kerasilk treatment. So I washed it twice and left the shampoo in my hair for about 10 minutes both times. Then obviously soaked it and conditioned it, trying to get rid of some of that colour and trying to break down that Kerasilk treatment. So that's what I've just done now. I'm going to use this. It's going to take about an hour and a half, 2 hours. No, I think about no, I know what it is. it's an hour. So you make this stuff up. It's a bit like dyeing your hair. You mix two things together, chuck it on all over, leave it on an hour, wash it out, and then there's this like treatment that you put in afterwards and leave it on for 5 minutes and then wash it out. So yeah, can't be bothered, but I'm gonna do it. But my hair needs to dry first. I'm gonna go upstairs and dry it, and then we'll do it and I'll show you the results. I'm also going to take a couple of photos in the daylight of the results, and I'm going to find a photo of me from sort of yesterday or the day before in better lighting, so you can see what my hair colour is like before I had the before I spent an hour in the bath trying to break this colour down a little bit. So I don't think it's really done anything, to be honest, but we'll show it all to you so you can decide if it's something that you want to do, if you need to do it, or what you know, whether this product is any good. Kind of nervous for what the results are going to be, and we shall see. So there it is, I've wrapped it up. So advice online, I watched a couple of YouTube videos and they both wrap their hair in cling film to keep the warmth in, which apparently helps activate the product. So I've done that, and I tried to do it with bare hands. I took my gloves off already, and as soon as I touched the hair with the stuff on it, it stung like pinpricks. Like, it was instant stinging. So the chemicals in here are very, very harsh, because it was instant stinging, and I could still feel on my hand where it was stinging. So definitely wear the gloves. And yeah, I could actually see as I was working it in, I feel like my hair looks a bit lighter already. So I'm really hopeful this is gonna be okay. And I was really surprised that there was enough product for all of my hair, because my hair is very porous and very dry and very voluminous. So the fact that I managed to cover all of it is quite impressive, because I was thinking I might just have to do the top section and just not worry about the back, you know, the underneath part. But no, I've covered it all. So we'll see what the end results look like. So I've just done it and I'm a little bit nervous. It's taken a lot of the colour out, but the texture here is really, it's all like so dry and tangled. I feel like I've really just damaged my hair. I honestly, I'm so nervous. Colour wise, even though it's soaking wet, it's definitely really light. So we'll see. So here we are in daylight, so you can see the result. This is the day after. So yesterday I rinsed the product out, used the buffering stuff, and which is like a kind of really thick shampoo, and all you do is you foam it in your hair, leave it for 5 minutes, rinse it out, then you put some more in and then rinse it out again. It was easy enough. So here's the hair today. So you can see my roots are dark, obviously, because I have a dark natural hair colour. But overall, the colour all over is fairly consistent, which is quite good. It's taken a lot of that darkness out. So I'm quite impressed with how effective it's actually been. I wanted to show you how curly my hair is underneath. So it's particularly nearer the root, it's really curly, and that's how it naturally would be all over. And you can see at the root where it's curly, because that's fresh hair that's been not treated by the keratin treatment. So I've got these spirals, but then you have these flat bits at the end. So I mean, it is driving me absolutely mental, but hey ho. So my plans for my hair now are, I've bought some bleach. I've bought some bleach, and I'm going to do a bleach bath, which is more gentle than just bleach. Going to bleach bath it all in a week once it's had time to settle from this, and then I'm going to put a pale lilac on it temporary colour, nothing nothing too crazy, just for fun until I can get to the hairdresser, and then I just want a really nice lighter colour, you know, like a golden coppery blonde or something like that. But for now, just playing around with it because why not. So that was it. I'm quite impressed with the colour remover. I would use it again. Didn't smell too bad. It smelled a little bit like toilets, and a little bit like perming lotion. When you used to go to the hairdressers years ago, everyone was always getting perms, and hairdressers always had that same smelly chemical smell. It smelled a little bit like that, but it wasn't too horrendous. So that's that.